Picture this. A bunch of monkeys. One finds a delicious banana. Boom, suddenly everyone wants a banana. That's monkey see. Monkey do. It's basic, it's instinctual. And let's be honest, it's happening in politics more than we'd like to admit. We like to think our leaders are these brilliant minds, forging their own paths, but the reality, sometimes it's more like a political zoo. Politicians watching each other, mimicking successes, and trying to avoid the banana peels of failure. Now, before we grab our pitchforks and storm the Capitol, again, not encouraging that, let's remember something. Imitation isn't always a bad thing. Learning from others, that's how we grow. But when it comes to politics, the line between flattery and farce can get blurry. Fast. So, what does monkey see, monkey do look like in the polished world of politics? It's not always as blatant as, say, copying a campaign slogan, though that happens too. It's often subtler, more insidious even. Think policies. One party tries something, it works, or at least to work. Suddenly everyone's got the same idea on their agenda. It's like a greatest hits album of political strategies, repackaged and rebranded for a new audience. But hold on, there's more. It's not just about the big-ticket items. This copycat syndrome seeps into every nook and cranny of the political landscape. The way politicians speak, the way they dress, even their social media strategies, it's all part of the game. Remember that time a certain politician started using Twitter religiously? Suddenly, every politician and their intern had an opinion on hashtags and trending topics. It's the political equivalent of wearing the same outfit as your friend to a party. Awkward. Let's talk about catchphrases. Short, snappy, and designed to be endlessly repeated. The problem? They lose their meaning faster than a politician breaks a campaign promise. But hey, if it worked for one, why not try it? Direct copying is the most obvious form of monkey see, monkey do in politics. And it rarely ends well. It makes politicians look unoriginal, out of touch, and maybe even a little bit desperate. Section 4. Evolution of ideas, adapting for success. Now, before we get too cynical, let's acknowledge the flip side. Sometimes imitation in politics can be a good thing. Not the straight-up plagiarism kind, but more like inspiration. Think of it like this. A successful campaign strategy is like a recipe. You can take the basic ingredients, tweak them, add your own flair, and voila. You've got something new and hopefully improved. This is where adaptation comes in, taking a successful idea and adapting it to fit your message, your constituents, your context. It's learning from the past without getting stuck in it. And that, my friends, is how progress sometimes happens. Section 5, Beyond Mimicry, the unconscious influence. But here's where things get really interesting. There's a whole other level to this monkey. See, monkey do business. The unconscious kind. The subtle ways politicians mirror each other's body language, tone of voice, even their speech patterns. It's like osmosis. You spend enough time in the political fishbowl, you start to absorb the behaviors of those around you. It's not always intentional, but it's there, lurking beneath the surface. This unconscious mimicry speaks volumes about the power dynamics in politics. Who's influencing whom? Who's setting the tone? It's a subtle dance, but one that can make all the difference. So the next time you're watching a political debate, pay attention, look beyond the talking points and the carefully crafted personas. You might be surprised by how much monkey see, monkey do is really going on.